All Lives Matter, Trump 2024.
You're traveling through another dimension. A dimension not only of sight and sound, but of mind. A journey into a wondrous land whose boundaries are that of imagination.
Joe Zone, Season 2.
The looks like a tornado, they don't call them that anymore, that hit the crops and wetlands in the middle of the country, and Nevada, and I mean, it's just across the board. And, as I said, we're in this together.
Welcome to the Joe Zone, episode 10 and 1/8, season 2. As you can see, the most destructive tornado ever was in 1992 for $250,000. Very rare for tornadoes in Nevada. Of the 5 counties that produce agriculture, one of them has never even had a tornado. Here is a list of the counties and the tornadoes and their dates. So once again, old, sleepy, creepy is in the Joe Zone. I hope this has been educational for you. All Lives Matter, Trump 2024.
Killing our kids out there, you murderer! You murderer! Killing our kids out there! You worthless piece of trash! Worthless piece of trash!
Ruins and leave Americans behind! Leave Americans behind! He will leave you behind! You guys protected him! He'll leave you guys behind!
That's great!
Leave no American behind!
Ronald Wiltrick buried in Arlington, 2011, December 11th. For what? He lost his life for what?
So diverse. That's America. Be proud of it. Thank you.
From the Daily Caller, college football fans chant F Joe Biden at multiple different games. Multiple different games is a little bit of an understatement. At first I thought it might be 2, maybe 3. Turns out it was 4. Take a look at this complete nightmare for the Biden administration.
Joe Biden!
Joe Biden! Joe Biden! Joe Biden!
I mean, we're talking about raw collective emotion. Utility workers wait for Joe Biden's motorcade in Louisiana, then all turn their back on him. Just take a look at this.
This is pretty much how all of us feels about him. That's what they got. No respect.
Now that is probably more significant than anything else.
And so I asked if that psalm, that hymn in the Catholic Church,
you could do so.
Incoherent mumbo jumbo, a man who seems totally out of his depths, a man whose weakness and incompetence has led to nothing but disaster. There's this quote from Thomas Jefferson that I keep bringing up in conversation recently. Timid men prefer the calm of despotism to the tempestuous sea of liberty. You know, I think this quote probably sums up the 2020 election probably better than anything else. But I think there's another concept that I think is quite relatable. The idea that weakness brings death. And that essentially sums up Joe Biden.
Here you pass, Kenley Sidewinder. Ain't no way that nobody is gonna leave this town. Hell, I was born here, and I was raised here, and dadgummit, I'm gonna die here. And no sidewinding, bushwhacking, hornswoggling, crocker is gonna roll my biscuit cutter. Reverend